Here we are. It's a Friday. It's the marketing show. We have Blandine and Marufa and myself. And Lara is saying, actually, yeah, Fridays works at this time, but she just happens to be in a meeting. Federico was around earlier on, but he's not here now. He's left some topics for discussion. As I was saying, I'm really busy with the release of what's it called? I'm really busy with the release of
NHS?
The NHS Wiki today. So, and I had hoped to maybe make the focus today on the NHS Wiki. In particular, I was hoping that Lara would be here. Well, we talked last time about Lara and Marufa and I focusing in on that. But since Lara's not here, well, we'll see what we can do in her absence. I guess I will copy in Federico's topics for discussion. There we go. This is from me. Okay. Now, shall we we might not be able to focus on everything, but maybe let's get a list of issues. Marufa, are there particular things on your mind at the moment?
Social media, newsletter, and the funding. The three things I want to get done.
Right, social
and
media.
I do want to make, when CMR is ready, I do want to really learn about that and be really hands-on with that, because it's quite vital.
Right, great. Okay, good show. The Blandine, do you have anything on your mind?
I would like to talk about outreach to a university and other institution of learning.
Right.
Okay.
And anything else?
No.
Excellent. Well, and I think we had two things that we already were just dealing with in the pre-call, which were adding as blogger. So which we've done. We added you to the Medium as a writer. Okay. So I think Blandine's uncle was suggesting that she blog about the experience of interning with Agile Ventures, and I think that's a great idea. Wonderful. So you know, just let me know if you have a draft, Blandine, and you need the review of the language.
No, I'm writing for the moment. It is not finished.
No, sure. But when you do,
okay.
when you want feedback, I can give you it.
Okay, thank you.
Will you blog in English or French?
In English.
Oh, because my French is terrible. So, so and then we also there was a project scope access. We are blocked, but yeah, we'll see. Marufa, out of interest, do you have any interest in blogging at all?
I wouldn't mind doing it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's been quite a nice thing to do.
Yeah. Well, let me. I'll put an action item for me to add you to the meet. We've got this meet. Do you know Medium?
No.
Okay. So.
I'm always learning.
Medium is a blogging tool. I think the people. Anyway, so we have an Agile Ventures organization on Medium. Let me show my screen. Here it is. Yeah. So basically, it's a blog hosting service. Anybody can have their own blog, but it's kind of a new one and funky, and people like it and stuff. I'll post that link into here.
So, through this link, Sam, can I be straight away blogging if I wanted to?
Yeah, if you want to. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think if you create an account to blog under the, what I've just done is I've just added Blandine to be a writer on here. But so I would just need to know if you create an account on Medium and you let me know your username, then I can add you here, and then you'll be able to blog under the Agile Ventures banner.
Maybe a good marketing material as well
totally.
for us. So yeah, I'd be happy to do it.
Fantastic. Oh, that's great. I'm glad I mentioned it. Yeah, so that's Rufa blogging. Ooh. Okay, so that's some things. Let's just do that thing that I often forget to do, which is to go back and look at the previous action items. Previous action items. Confirm who was taking the lead on the. So I think we've done that. Yeah, Marufa, you're taking the lead on the newsletter. Not that you have to do it all yourself, but just you'll boss us along. If we fail to give you materials, you will let us know. We were trying to
say. Sorry, can we just go back? Oh no, are we going to do each one now, or are you going to just read them through?
Well, the previous action items, I will. Oh, I guess what I'll do is I'll grab them. I'll grab all of the action items and I'll stick them in here. So this is previous action items. So, oh, hey, Federico.
Hey guys.
Hey. So we're just reviewing the previous action items. We've got your list of items in. So Lara has given me access to HubSpot, but I haven't done anything with it, so that's done. Matt he's working on that, the other prototypes. But previous action items, yeah. I think maybe did we not have you last time, Marufa? But yeah, I wanted to check who was taking the lead on the newsletter. But that's you.
Yeah.
So that's Marufa, and that's done. So we've got this continues to be an action item, which is, well, we're going to try and talk about marketing for the NHS projects now, but we haven't got Lara. Marufa, you had some things on more podcast research, sending out more funding requests. I've sent you all the information. You've got all the information you need now to send. Not saying you've done it. Doesn't matter if you've done it or not. But you've got all the information you need to start sending funding requests when you want to, right?
My action list is quite big, and it's going to take some time to get through everything. And I'm going to I've got an action plan in mind, but I can't get all of them done all at once.
Yeah. Sure. No, I totally understand. I'm just checking you're not missing anything that you need in order to do that. There's nothing blocking you.
No. Sure.
Yeah. And my recommendation is probably this should be the higher priority thing, but I leave it in your hands.
No, I'm gonna do it this weekend and do the newsletter.
Okay. Great. Fantastic. So I'm fairly sure Lara didn't get to the getting started table, or she didn't get to it on Monday. She might have done it since. Matt, who's also joined us, hey Matt, is working on new prototypes of the getting started table. Yeah, so we were just reviewing previous action items. You've been exploring other items for the other prototypes for the getting started?
Tell you the truth, I decided to try to do a little bit of the first prototype that I demoed.
Okay.
Because pretty straightforward, but I know, maybe it's not.
Right. Okay. No, that's fine. I mean, that's completely counter to the advice that if you go for your first prototype, that like this is from the usability community that says,
yeah, I know.
If you try and do that, then. But anyway, it's your as you wish.
No. I mean developing the first prototype, not definitely using it.
Sure. Right. Okay. You're experimenting with implementation.
I'm going to do something simpler than the using the GitHub markup.
Okay.
To have a couple tables
Mm-hmm.
with tasks, with like task template and tasks.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, we'll look forward. Okay. So that sounds like a different prototype, maybe.
The screen would look the same. It's just you wouldn't edit it using GitHub markup.
No. Okay. All right. Well, when you've got something to show us,
I can explain it more if you want.
No. And forgive me for being blunt there. I'm in an extraordinary time pressure for getting this NHS Wiki live.
Yeah,
so
that's why I don't.
Yeah. So at some point, if you've got something exciting to show us, we'll be very, very pleased to see it. Yeah, we were just doing the checking on the previous action items here. So yeah, so you're experimenting with implementation. Fair enough. Great.
Experimenting with the first prototype based on Ashley's suggestion.
Okay. All right. So I guess just seeing here about Marufa on the more corporate, I don't want to talk about it now, but I think Marufa's got elements in the Trello, and I just know that Federico, that's something Federico was also in the area of. So Federico, do check out what Marufa's been doing.
Yeah. I'll do that. I just reviewed the last 2 weeks, or the last 2 marketing meetings, and I did see that, but I haven't had a chance to actually review.
No problem. Yeah. I would say, in terms of like bang for buck, I'd say that the key thing is like just seeing if we can get myself or indeed any of us on other podcasts.
Okay.
That's I'll leave that in your hands about how to hook up about that. Okay. And then, so we've got, I guess, this ongoing thing of, this is a technical issue of connecting the newsletter signups on the non-profit site directly to the Elastic Mail. I guess
that's pretty trivial. I can take care of that just with manually.
No, I've already done it manually. I guess what we're particularly looking for is someone to connect it up so that it will be it's a technical issue on the non-profit side. So really, I guess what we need to have happen there is add it as a ticket there, I think, we'll see. It's not like high priority. It'd be great to have it done, and then that will be one less manual step for newsletter release. But yeah,
what I meant was I exported the newsletter signups. For that you gave me permission to review, and I added them already to Elastic Mail.
Right. I did that myself about 10 days ago. But maybe you did it again. Sure. Okay. But anyway, yeah, it's a manual operation at the moment. Okay. So I guess what I'm tempted to do, is I guess I need to focus on this NHS Wiki marketing thing. What I would say is, for any of the other things, and maybe you guys can carry on discussing these things after I leave, is there anybody who is blocked by anything from me? Does anybody need anything explicitly from me today?
Not me.
So if that's okay, what we'll do is we'll focus on the NHS Wiki marketing setup, and then I guess because I've started, I might have to go off and do more work on the NHS Wiki. Let's focus in on that Wiki thing. So this is the Wiki as it stands, and we're going for a hard launch of this today, which basically means it's supposed to be ready today. I've created a Trello board, which has got various issues that need to be addressed. I've been meeting different people all week and finding we've got various usability issues. There's content and so on. I'm kind of trying to work through them. If you want to see this, see more of the Trello board and the things that I'm working on there, does it give me the menu? Here we go. Yeah, I put it in the private NHS Wiki channel. But just in case anybody wants to go in and see that Trello board, there's a link with an invite that will just get you access to it in the
Do you want us to look at it? Do you need any help?
Well, it's one of these situations where it's a kind of there's this stuff to be done. Is it faster for me to just get my head down and try and do it versus the time that it takes to onboard people to get it done? So it's difficult. Well, I think more I'm providing the access to it in that it's a paid project. I think it's a very interesting project from a premium point of view, or for the intern point of view. Just being able to see what's going on and how we're managing it is potentially of value. I think there are things that could be done by other people, but I guess I would say probably you guys have all got a lot on your plates already, so you should focus on doing the things that you're already oriented towards doing rather than switching.
Right. If I was just checking because today's a hard launch. If you need hey, Federico, can you do this real quick?
Okay.
Today, something like that.
That's a great offer. Thank you. Yeah, good to know. I'll certainly I'll let you know as I carry on through the day. But so I'm also in the process of writing up the kind of report for the project for the NHS about what we've done, which is also supposed to include the marketing plan going forward. So we sort of on the technology side, we're kind of almost there. I think we're going to be tweaking and tuning and so on going forward. Please do feel free also to go to the site and have a poke around if you're interested in it. It's going to be live and public to the world. The marketing plan, in my mind, I guess, consists of certain points which include, having some analytics, having search engine optimization. I don't think we're going to have any paid promotion. So I don't, unless the client, springs for that. That's not gonna happen. What we do have is that the communications team have made some suggestions. Like one thing they've said is that they're not going to link it into the top navigation of the Healthy London site. So the Healthy London site, they have, which is www. I had assumed that we might be able to get a link in here so that they have like a forum, with the wiki. They're saying no, it's not kind of like across all these different things. So what they're offering us, gosh, where's it gone? When I find it, what they're offering us is to create a landing page and then link off it. This I'm just pulling out here. This is the text from the communications person in the NHS. Has said this: they can create a landing page on their site. This is typing. Link off.
So Sam, what does landing page mean? Is it like a pop-up thing?
I think what they mean by landing page is that they mean like a page like within here. So maybe like a page like this one here, so a page like this. I think I'm pretty much see like this is like a landing page, and then see it would appear in this list down here, and then it would go and there'd be a video of someone talking about the wiki, and then like a link to the wiki at the bottom.
Can I say something? Would they do that, or should we be creating the content in the landing page?
What they're saying here is, for that, we need from you a photo or a video and some pithy text, ideally less than 150 words. So, I mean, I've got the option here with this kind of thing is like, I could be pushing this back to there's communications team, and then there's also the HLP team that I'm working with is the proactive care team. So I could be saying, you guys come up with this. That they may say, hey, well, we've contracted you and marketing is part of it. So this is, I don't expect to get this done today, but this is something, that we've got to consider. You can have a featured spot at the top of the homepage for a month, and then there's like other and so on. And then, okay, so I think that also we can add news stories and blogs to their site. So I'm not saying anybody here has to get involved in doing this. I'm kind of letting you know about this is the communication. This is the HLP communications officer is saying we're not going to link you into the top navigation, but this is what we can offer you in terms of promoting the site. But so what we are required to do is provide the bigger marketing strategy for this wiki, of which this is one part. Matt, you wanted to say something?
Oh, this is only related to marketing for Agile Ventures, but I noticed there's a powered by wiki, whatever at the bottom of the wiki. Is any chance of putting a powered by Agile Ventures? Or
yeah, could be. So, I mean, I've got at the moment in here, we've got a link to us there, but yeah, we could certainly get like a.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay.
But put case in point, it's not very visible. Yeah, if we could have a powered by, hosted by Agile Ventures with the Agile Ventures logo like this, that would be awesome. So
it'd be pretty easy to create a basic.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to do that for us?
I can do that. I'm not a pro at it. I don't know, but
throw something together, and then we can like iterate from there. Yeah, create like hosted by AB, either hosted or powered. But anyway, yes. I mean, this is the I mean, the whole, this thing is, branded NHS, which is a big deal in the UK, and it's definitely a chance for the Agile Ventures profile to be raised. So, nice to have our logo and branding on there.
And can I just say something?
Please.
The landing page, I think that's a really good idea. It's better than just having a link. And can we, on their website, have our branding that is covered by
potentially
Ventures, so that it shows it on both?
We will see. I mean, so if we provide, I think in the short term, I would be tempted to provide them with a photo. So we could have just an image of the wiki, and we could have it so that the Agile Ventures logo is visible in the background. Yeah, I want to put videos together, but anyway, I think hopefully we iterate on that. But that's a good idea there.
Sam, can I just say, if you go back to the video thing, maybe just right in the bottom, like when you do have meetings with someone with the NHS or something, maybe that'd be the best time to get them to talk about it or like promote it in that sense. If you're looking for videos, maybe not now, but in long term.
Okay, good suggestion. I guess I'll just put it in the notes in there. Could we have AV logo on the main HLP, on the HLP landing page we create? Okay. Yes. Okay. So that's their portion. I've imported analytics into the site, which I think it's working. And I would like to give everybody access to it. I'm just seeing if I've already. No, I think I'll have to go somewhere else. Yeah. So what I think now is the kind of thing that Blandine, you might want access to the analytics. I think Marufa, you already have access to our analytics.
For Agile Ventures, yes.
Yeah. So I've just created here. I've got we've got 2 Agile Ventures accounts. One of them's got the website One Production, so the main developer site, and the other one's got the non-profit site in it. And I've added for whatever reason, I've added the HLP wiki there. I mean, ideally these would be consolidated, but so
when you talk, sorry,
Sam,
I just want to understand about the analytics, Google Analytics for NHS. They're not connected to any social media or anything. So what exactly are you analyzing when you connect with Google Analytics?
Well, we're analyzing who's coming on the site, and so part of our contract with NHS is that we're going to provide, like, over the course of the next 2 years, like monthly updates of how many people visited the site, their demographics, those kinds of things, right?
Okay, understood. Sorry. Thank you.
And so, I mean, they may start, putting stuff onto social media. Even if they don't, I think there's some level of traffic that we will have. I mean, it might be we come back and say, oh, you had 1 user this month or what have you, who knows. But I think that what they're also looking for from us is, once the site is live, like, where would be good places to promote it? So, this is an opportunity for either Blandine or Marufa or anybody to make suggestions about, about how the site should be promoted over the course of the next 2 years. So what I would say is, rather than just throwing out, oh, let's do this and this, is it would be good to take time to look at the site and also the Healthy London Partnership. And, there's no rush. I mean, I think it's kind of, we're going to need to, tell them some things next week, but maybe we can discuss it further in next week's marketing meetings. But we're not like required to push it on social media, but we might say, for example, okay, we think we should be promoting it on LinkedIn or what have you. And that's kind of that they will follow our guidance as to how we promote the site going forward. For me, this is, I'm just pleased to see that I've got the Google Analytics code connected, and it shows me that 9 users have looked at the site in the last couple of days. So that's, that's just me. That's like one less thing for me to be anxious about. Go on. I thought you were going to say something, Marufa. But so what I wanted to do was give everybody access to this, and then I have to look at it. Go on.
Do you need our emails? Do you need?
Yeah. Well, this is it. So if I go user management here, it's just got me. I sort of hoped that I would have. So if we've got users or user manager. So like, I think we've got all of you guys have permissions. Okay, wait a sec. We go. We've got you all here, but it says permissions assigned at the property or view level. So, but this is the individual property, unit management there. I guess what I'd love to do is just add you guys, and it says like, but then I have to put the emails in. But so I think what I should just do is give you guys all, so we've got there, that's Marufa, and give you permissions there, and Lara and Federico over the, so that, oh, why didn't that work? I didn't save it. Okay, yep. Let's just, we'll pop it all in, there you go. Right, so then in principle now, you should see this HLP wiki in your views, Marufa and Federico. Blandine, do you have a Gmail account? I probably know the answer to that already. Yeah, I've got it maybe here. So have you used Google Analytics before?
Yes, at school.
Great. So I'm gonna give you access there at the top level of the thing, and so you should be able to, so hopefully come in and be able to see that. So it's something that, you know, we're going to be doing over the, just try again. User is already added to the account. So, but I guess, yeah, everybody just check for me that they can see the account. We've got Blandine in there. I don't know, that's actually the NHS people are telling me something in the background here. Let me go and ask them what's going on. Yeah, I think he's trying to copy and paste from Word to the. Okay, I don't have to answer his question immediately. Okay, he's busy trying to add tables into the wiki system. Okay, so can everybody see this? The HLP. I still find it difficult to navigate. Gosh, like they changed what it was. I just want to see like the HLP wiki. Okay, and show me the website data. Go there. Yes. So hopefully, Blandine and I'll put the link in there. Marufa and Federico, assuming you're interested, you can get to this page and see this data about what's about people coming into the site.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. Good show. So going back to here, now this is sort of why I wanted Lara, but I guess, you know, what I think we do want, and the client does want, is that, so for example, if somebody did a search on Google for social prescribing, we would like to be we would like our wiki to be coming up, you know, relatively high in the thing. So we've got, see here, there's various articles and things and so on. Yeah, so we want to kind of get up in those rankings. Now, Marufa or Blandine, do you have any experience of search engine optimization?
No.
No. So this is, we're basically looking for Lara to lead us on this.
I know last time, sorry, last time for AgriVentures, Lara used this software to make a report about that software expired, the free version. So we might have to look for something that will allow us to get a report.
Yeah, indeed. So what we want is https wiki.healthylondon.org to go up in Google rankings for, I think the key ones are going to be social prescribing
It's good that we're on the first page, though.
I don't know that we're on. I don't think we were on there actually. The search. Yeah, I mean, there's various things in here. I don't think that we're appearing on any of those pages. We want to try. I mean, we haven't linked the site from anywhere else at the moment, so I'd sort of be surprised if we were even in there at all. I mean, I guess if I do Wiki Healthy London, I would be surprised that if Google's even found us. And I think the answer is they haven't yet. So we could be submitting ourselves to Google to be added to their rankings. Someone would submit site to Google, submit GP site to GP. Google, okay. Yeah, so that's, I mean, so we're going to be needing to give reports. So the analytics, I think, provides that. We are going to want to try and move ourselves up in there. I don't think there's money for paid promotion. We'll see. And then there's this kind of internal promotion within the NHS. And I guess there's an open thing for, are there other social media things to think about, or other ways of promoting the site? So that's kind of all come up with strategies to promote. And I mean, you know, if you can't think of anything, it's not a problem. That's just, we've got a paying client and they're interested in, you know, good marketing strategies for publicizing this new wiki. So any and all suggestions are welcome. So I think I might leave it there for me. Does anybody have any other thoughts or comments on this the NHS Wiki project?
I think we should have reports on the research engine optimizer, not just the only way we're going to be able to pull ourselves up is by understanding how to improve the site, and the report would give suggestions. That's what happened with the last report Lara created for AgriVentures.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Yeah. Well, maybe. I mean, if you can reach out, whether it's just a Lara or what have you, just to find out more about SEO reports or what have you. Cool. Okay. So do you guys? Well, the Blandine wanted to ask about the outreach to university. Marufa, you've got some elements. Federico's got your things. I think I'm going to go off to lunch so I can quickly get back to the NHS stuff. Should I leave you guys to kind of focus on these things here?
Can we kind of, sorry.
No, go ahead, Marufa.
I was going to say, I have to go as well. So can we leave it for Monday's meeting?
Okay.
Bad?
I would say that unless Blandine has something urgent, that we could push everything off.
Yeah, well, I guess,
week.
Right. I guess the only thing for Blandine was, well, it's just, Marufa, maybe you could just spend a minute or two telling Blandine what you meant by the Trello ticket on the outreach to university. Just tell her your ideas.
Okay, so with the outreach to for the universities, the idea was that we're kind of in the area of e-learning, and maybe we could try and get students to do or universities to fund us to do a project with students. Maybe we could have a project or something, but that was like when I first started as an intern, and that was just an idea that I threw out. But again, requirement of how many projects we have and the members we have, we might not necessarily be the best idea, but it was just an idea.
Does that make sense, Blandine?
Okay, but do you have a written medium?
Say again.
A technique to prospect or not?
Well, I think, I mean, just if we go to the ticket, the interesting thing here, we do have a relationship with Craft Academy. They were, I guess, like CA, this is CA Sweden, no longer bundling us. CA SA is. There's universities, there's also these boot camps, which are these very intense. Do you know what boot camps are, Blandine?
No.
So they're like short courses to become programmers very quickly.
Okay.
Spend like 12 weeks. Example is Craft Academy, which Lara graduated from. Interesting there. Search engine optimization could clearly use some some work. But yeah, I mean, I have reached out to different, some different boot camps at different times. I mean, like we have had this relationship with Craft Academy, where Craft Academy students would automatically get enrolled in our premium program, and that introduced us to people like Lara and Susanna and so on. So that's worked well. At the moment, we're not actively trying to connect to other groups like that, but if you know of educational institutions where it might be of interest, sure. If there's a marketing program or a computer science program in the university that also there's a French boot camp. I think what's it called? 42 or something? Have you heard about Federico?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Oh, well, it was opened by a French guy. There's one in France as well. Here you go. That might be some interesting reading for you, Blandine. French billionaire started this coding school. So that they had like 3 in there. Yeah, they have like a really open model of learning.
Because I suggest to prospect a French or Italian institution.
Sure. Yeah.
For example, business school or engineering schools.
Yeah, I think if you have leads, that would be great. That would be great.
Okay.
I think we would love more students to be getting value from what we do with Agile Ventures. Okay, well maybe that's a good place to leave it then. We've got, I guess the action items then become is on Monday that we deal with these things from Federico, and yeah, are we good then?
Yes.
All right, excellent. All right, sorry for that sort of slightly lopsided meeting. Hopefully I'll be calmer on
That's all right.
on Monday. Good stuff. All right, well have a great weekend, everybody, and I'll see you soon.
Good job, Sam, by the way.
Well,
Very good. Bye.
we'll see. All right, bye for now. Take care.
Bye.
Cheers.